Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I regularly post about the stocks that have potential to move higher, and since the beginning of this channel about a month ago, we have generated nearly $18,000 just based on the trades that we've discussed in this channel. So one thing that I do differently than other YouTubers in this channel is that I keep track of all the trades that I post in my YouTube videos. So let's have a quick look at our performance today, and then after that I'll quickly go through the stocks that I think can generate money for you guys during the next trading days. So today we had one trade that completed, CNR. So we risked $1,000 and our reward risk ratio was 2.58, and I generated $2,580. So far, and in this channel, in the past month, we have discussed about 51 trades. So this is actually 51 trades. And here you can see our performance. So we had lots of red trades, lots of green trades. Our completed trades were 42. We have won 18 trades and we lost 24 trades. This is the reality of trading, and this is what you will face in the real trading world. So our win rate is 43%. It was a tough month, but we managed to generate $18,000, $17,790 just because we manage our risk properly. So our reward risk ratio is 2. So that is fantastic. And I post everything before the trade happens. So with that said, let's not waste more time and go to the trade, and let's look at what happened today. So just for CNR. So if you remember, I talked about CNR when we were around this area, and I noticed this bullish pennant, and I was like, I'm going to enter here and I'm going to put my stop loss below this swing low. And I'm going to target the previous high. Now you can see we left some money on the table, but it's okay. It's sometimes just make a double top and return back down. I made money. I made $2,580 in just this trade, which is significant. I'm happy with that. And yeah, that was nice. So let's talk about the other stocks that I think have potential to go higher. So the first stock is PLTR. So we're in a 4-hour time frame here, and you can see I've talked about this stock yesterday, and I think there is still potential to get in to this trade because the pattern is still valid. So PLTR was on a bullish run, as you can see here. We had some consolidation here, and then we moved higher. Now the price is correcting itself and testing these previous area of resistance. So I noticed this stock when we were in this spot, around this spot, and I was like, okay, we had 1 touch, 2 touch, and usually they make 3 touches. So if the 3rd touch in this spot happens, it will coincide with this beautiful area. So this resistance, tiny resistance area, and I put a buy limit order in this spot, and I put my stop loss below this congested area, and I'm looking for a retest of the previous high here. And as you can see, like yesterday I went in at $21.46, and we're in profit right now, but I think this has potential to go and try the $30 mark. So I'm going to cash out at $30.16. That's my target. And I think this is still a valid trade if you're interested, because we are kind of riding this this trend line. And I think the trade is still valid if you want to get in. So I have a 2.14 reward risk ratio on this, which is fantastic. Let's see if this one turns out well. So the next stock is HD. I've talked about this stock before. So if you go to the daily chart, you can see that the Home Depot stock is trading in the kind of in this channel. It's a little bit choppy, but I think it is respecting the channel, and we had a couple of red days in the market in this spot, but the Home Depot didn't drop much. So I entered, like, I think 2 days ago in this very spot at $256.39, and I put my stop loss below this swing low, and I'm targeting the kind of the previous high mark at $288.59, which will give me a reward to risk ratio of 1.4. I still believe this is a good buy, and the probability is on our side to make money. So I think you may want to check this stock based on your own analysis as well. The next stock is Excel. Again, I've talked about this stock yesterday, and I'm in this trade. So basically, on a daily chart, you can see that the stock was trading in this channel, in this blue channel. We broke that, we moved higher. Actually, we traded the stock in this spot and we cashed out around here. But now I think there is another opportunity to get in to trade. Now the trade is consolidating in this bullish pennant. I noticed that yesterday. So if you go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we broke the trend line kind of, and I went long yesterday, but now today we were just touching this trend line, and I think that's a good sign to go long, and the trade is still valid. So I put my stop loss below yesterday's low at $20.83, and I'm targeting the previous high a little bit before that. So I'm gonna cash out at $24.86, which will give me a reward to risk ratio of 1.63. Let's see if this pattern turn out well. Okay, the next stock it's VIAC. So let's go to the daily chart. So this is a new stock, and as you can see, it is moving kind of parabolically. So usually when something like this happens, this is not a sustainable move. It should move down sooner or later. So I'm not interested to short this stock at the moment because it is trading at $83 mark. Usually what I like to do is that to go short near the round numbers at $100. So tomorrow I'm gonna watch out this stock. What I ideally want to see is that a gap up around $92 mark, and usually those gap up has some follow through, and it will try to hit $100 mark. So I'm gonna short this stock at around $97, $98. Right now I have a sell limit order at $97.18, and I'm gonna set my stop loss near $115, a little bit before that at $114.89, which will give me a reward to risk ratio of 2. And I'm gonna cash out at around $62 mark. I think this is a valid trade. This is a parabolic move. It's not gonna sustain for long. I'm gonna wait for a better price to get in, and I'm pretty positive about this stock. So keep this stock VIAC on your watch list and do your own diligence to trade it. The next stock is Zoom, ZOM. So the way that I see Zoom, let's go to the hourly time frame, is that so the stock is moving higher for sure. So we had a push consolidation, and I think it was a break in this spot. So a lot of people went long in this spot, but now it was kind of a scary sudden move to the downside. But I think now, because of this significant recovery it has a potential to move back higher. So I went long today at the end of the market at 1.85, and I put my stop loss below this swing low, and I'm targeting before $3 mark at $2.94. And I think it has potential because it tried to go below this sudden sell-off area, but it didn't go down that far, and people bought that before that. So I think it's a good buy. So keep that on your watch list. The last stock that we're going to cover today is NNO. So for NNO, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So for NNO, I talked about this stock when we were in this spot. So you can see that we have a bull flag here, and it broke. And then it is kind of consolidating here, and we're forming another bullish pennant here in a blue pattern. And I think that's pretty bullish. So I think this is a valid trade to get in, and it has potential to go higher. So I put my stop loss below this swing low. I actually increased my stop loss a little bit more. If we break this swing low this week, we may fall down. So I put my stop loss here, and I'm targeting around $7 mark. So my target is at $7.06, which will give me a reward to risk ratio of 2.4. I think these are good trades, so keep them on your watch list, and make sure that you manage your risk. Never risk more than what you can afford to lose. And please let me know if you have any stock that you want me to look into that. Please mention that in the comment section. And please also consider subscribing to my channel, and like the videos if you learned something from this, and if you think this is a valuable content that will help me to grow the channel. Thanks again for tuning in, and see you in the next video.